Let's talk about why Egypt is such a wonderful option if you're looking to retire and you're thinking, oh my goodness, how am I? Because I won't be able to pay for rent, I won't be able to pay for food. Let me tell you about the cost of living in Egypt right now. So if all you have coming in is the £800 a month from your state pension, then still you can live a very nice, modest, but very nice, stress-free life in Egypt. Let's assume that you can't afford to buy a property. Rent on a 2-bedroom flat in Hurghada, near the center, I'm paying right now £250 per month and an additional £20 a month roughly in utilities, in electricity and gas. Food for me, if I go to the supermarket, so I go to a supermarket called Gomla, roughly it's going to be £30 per week. If you buy at the specialized market, like the fruit market and veg market, and you will get to know people, you'll get it for less once they realize that you're a local, and you can save money on that. But why? I mean, why? You will need to take taxis. So on average, a taxi one way anywhere within Hurghada city is gonna run you roughly 50 Egyptian pounds, which is just under a pound sterling. So if you go to the supermarket, obviously you're going to want to take a taxi back, all £1 each way. It kind of, that's how I see it. Health. Okay, so there's two ways to do this. You might want to try to get a residency, an Egyptian residency, which you can do if you have a long-term contract that you're renting, or also if you buy a property that's over $100,000 and you have the green contract, you will get Egyptian residency. Then you have access to Egyptian healthcare, but you can also go to private hospitals, as well as for roughly £300 per year you can get insurance, health insurance, which means that there's no waiting time. It's like 5-star Bupa care. If you go to the beach, there are beaches for 200 Egyptian pounds up to 800 Egyptian pounds, which is 200 is like £3 sterling and just £5 sterling, depending on if you want the more posh beach. It's up to you. So if you don't have a beach in your resort, that's how much it would cost you to enter a beach. Eating out. Okay, so eating out will, for a lunch, like a light lunch, a sandwich, that's going to be £5. If you go out to dinner somewhere like the marina, think 15-20 pounds a head. That includes alcohol, by the way. If you go to like one of the really posh 5-star restaurants, there's not many of them, think 30-40 pounds per head if you get like the big tomahawk steak and 5 bottles of wine. It's kind of that price. But on average, I pay, say at the marina, for a nice meal with a daiquiri or a glass of wine, I pay around 10 to 12 pounds. That's kind of where it's at right now per person if you go out. You can also go to the more local restaurants. I do this a lot when I'm having seafood. And again, think of that £10 per head. Shops for clothes and things like that. Some of them are very cheap, or Egyptian shop, which are, it's good quality clothes, by the way. And then there are big malls where the prices are almost the same as in Europe. I don't know how Egyptians shop there, to be honest. And then you'll have like other little expenses, like when you start to know Egyptian people, they're gonna invite you to dinner at their house, and they'll cook like for the whole world. And you need to, I don't know, take flowers, take sweets. You always need to take something for them as gratitude. And that's about it. Oh, also going to the salon is also very cheap. So getting your hair done, getting your nails done, it's about a quarter of the price as the UK. Trying to think, what else? What have I missed? Put it in the comments if I've missed something, and I'll make a video on that.